Christmas, let me know you care. Just a word or two of text from you will remind me you're still there. You don't have to add much. Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you 4 easy holiday hairstyles. And if I can do these hairstyles, trust me, you can too, because I am not good at doing fancy updos or anything like that. Usually I just wear my hair in loose curls. And that is like my go-to look, which I love, but it's also because I'm not really good at doing fancy updos. And what's really cool about the hairstyles in this video, I go from start to finish. You totally can transition into each one. So the first one turns into the second one turns into the third one, if that makes any sense. But they're very easy. You just need your curling iron, a teasing comb, hairspray, bobby pins, and a hair tie, and that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and just keep watching. First, I'm just going to start off by curling my hair to add some texture. I already have naturally pretty wavy hair, so I'm not going to curl every single piece of hair on my head. I'm just going to do a couple pieces that really need it just to add some extra texture. And then I'm just going to kind of leave the ends kind of straight to give it a more messy look. And I'm just going to kind of fluff up my hair, make sure it looks nice and volumized. And again, I'm keeping it pretty messy on purpose for the texture of all the hairstyles. Then I'm going to just tease the crown of my head just to add a little extra volume. Okay, so the first hairstyle is super simple. It is just a volumized ponytail. It's one of my favorite looks to wear. So I'm just going to part my hair to the side and gather my hair in a low ponytail using a black elastic so it blends into my hair color. If you have blonde hair, try to use a blonde hair tie if you have one. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a regular pony on the back of my head. Then I just kind of pull on the back of the ponytail and push up to kind of enhance the volume where I teased it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and loosen up the front a little bit so it doesn't look so tight and stiff. You want to have a little bit more of a relaxed, messy look in the front. And I'm just going to curl a couple of those front pieces to add a little bit more texture. I'm also going to recurl some of the pieces in the back of the ponytail just to kind of touch it up and add a little bit more definition. And then I'm just going to go ahead and tease it to add a little bit of extra volume and pull it into place. And then lastly, you just want to spray it with some hairspray. I like to hold the ponytail up when I do it so it kind of stays up and adds a little bit of more volume. So that is it for the volumized pony. It is such a simple and elegant look, and I just think it's perfect for any occasion, especially if you're going to have some glam earrings like I'm wearing here. Just hold on, we're going home. It's hard to do these things alone. Just hold on. Okay, so the second hairstyle is a low braided bun, and I think this is the perfect look when you want something a little bit dressier. So all you have to do is start with the ponytail that you already had from the first look and just start with a simple braid down the back of the ponytail. And then once you're done braiding it, you just want to wrap it around the base of the ponytail, and then you want to just kind of make it into the shape you want and go ahead and bobby pin it into place. I used about 3 or 4 bobby pins. It just depends on how thick your hair is. Then you just kind of want to loosen the bun. Use both of your fingers to try to pull out any pieces where it looks a little bit too tight. And then you just want to hairspray into place again so the style lasts and holds. And then I'm just going to pull out a couple pieces in the front to kind of make it look more relaxed. And that is the finished braided bun. The next hairstyle is a messy chic braid, and it's super simple, and this is one of my favorite looks because it is elegant but also very girly in the same way. So all I am doing is taking out the braided bun, and I am just going to touch up the braid a little bit and re-braid it if I need to. And you want this braid to be kind of loose and volumized. You don't want it to be super stiff and tight, and it's okay if it's a little bit messy. That is kind of the look we are going for. When you are done loosening up the braid, you just want to hairspray it in place again so those little baby hairs stay in place. And I like to go in with my comb and just kind of back comb up the pieces just to again loosen it up and give it more texture. You come and pick me up now, headlights. Long drive could end in burning flames or paradise. Okay,
Okay, so this next hairstyle is a one-sided twist with the rest of your hair down. I think this is a very like cute and edgy look. I'm just going to start by taking out my ponytail and kind of loosening up my hair where I have any bumps or creases. And you're just going to start with a tiny piece of hair on one side of your head and just start twisting it and then slowly adding in hair every time you twist. So you're not going to be using a ton of pieces of hair to create some fancy braid. It's so easy. You're just creating one twist and then just adding in chunks of hair as you go. It does not have to be precise. Then you're going to wrap it to one side and tuck it under the rest of your hair so the twist kind of disappears underneath the rest of your hair that is down. So now I'm just going to keep twisting it and finding the perfect spot to bobby pin it, and then you just want to go ahead and just make sure you bobby pin it really well into place. I used about 5 bobby pins and just crisscrossed them so they interlocked and really held the hair in secure. Again, I'm just going to recurl a couple of the front pieces so they look, you know, nice and fresh. And that is it for the twisted one side hair down look. I don't know what to call it. I just think it's a really fun and edgy, and it's really so simple. And I love it. So I'm just going to hairspray into place, and that is it. Okay guys, so that is it for my holiday hair video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope they were easy to recreate. Let me know if you recreate any of these hairstyles. Just post a picture on Instagram and tag me. I would love to see you guys recreate them because I love easy hairstyles that look like you tried, but you really didn't spend very much time. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye!
We come back every time, 'cause we never go out of style. We never go out of style.